President Emmanuel Macron arrived in Lebanon this morning for his first visit in more than 4 years. He will meet his counterpart Joseph Aoun, who was elected president last week, bringing to an end a political deadlock of 2 years. Macron intends to offer his support to Aoun and Prime Minister designate Nawaf Salam to consolidate Lebanon's sovereignty, ensure its prosperity and maintain its unity after a turbulent few years in the Middle Eastern country's history. Rawad Taha reports.
So this is the first of its kind visit for a foreign president after the election of former army commander Joseph Aoun as the new president of Lebanon. This is in particular a congratulatory visit. This is the first visit. It's not a full official visit. We're not expecting any deals to be brokered, any treaties to be signed between Lebanon and France. This is just a first of its kind visit for President Macron. He already reached Lebanon a few hours ago. He met with the caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikati, who welcomed him at the airport. We're expecting him to reach the presidential palace here in Beirut, where he's expected to meet with President Joseph Aoun roughly around 1 p.m. Beirut time. This indeed will be the first and most important foreign visit to Lebanon in a long time. We've seen President Macron coming to Lebanon a few years ago, especially in the aftermath of the Beirut port explosion. But this is coming at a totally different time. This is a time where Lebanon has elected a president, as well as appointed a new Prime Minister designate Nawaf Salam in support with the support of the opposition forces, as well as independent parliament members and change parliament members. So we're expecting a lot of change in the upcoming period. And of course, France is always the first country to be here in Lebanon after such major changes in the political landscape.
And just on that question, a lot of people perhaps outside the region might be wondering why France is such front and centre with regard to Lebanon. Macron, of course, visited after the aftermath of the port explosion in August 2020. Could you explain perhaps why this might be?
In particular, this visit, as I just mentioned, is coming at a time where Lebanon has regained its constitutional duties, and the fact that the parliament has elected a new president, has appointed a new prime minister designate. So this is the first of its kind visit after a very long time of unprecedented chaos which the country has faced since October of 2019, after the uprising in Lebanon, after the economic crisis that hit Lebanon, as well as after the COVID-19 pandemic and the Beirut port explosion in the year of 2020. So in particular, there is a lot of hope on what this visit might bring to the Lebanese people. We know for a fact that there is a lot of concern among the Lebanese people on whether the fact that Hezbollah and its ally Amal movement are able to sabotage any of the next steps, in particular when it comes to the government formation. We know for a fact that there is a lot of effort put by the international community and by France as well to make sure that the formation of the next government, this recovery government, a government that is on a mission over the next year and a half to really move the country into a better place, happens very smoothly and quickly without any opposition, especially by Hezbollah and the Amal movement. So we're seeing a lot of effort, a lot of international push towards Lebanon. Multiple allies of Lebanon are supporting Lebanon's new president, as well as Prime Minister designate in their upcoming tough mission.